Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another episode, Responsible Degenerate Podcast. Today is a great day to invest in women's basketball. Here's our investment. You are now watching the #1 women's basketball post-game show. I'm your host, Robby. That's my co-host, Mell Rollie be here soon. Today we got a special guest. Today we got Jazmyn from let me find some saying it right, the Women Empowering Through Sports. I got it right?
Yeah. Women empowering women through sports. Yeah.
Through sports.
We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it
right. Yeah, I should do it on top of my head,
of course.
But our social media is at the bottom. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Our goal is to push the game forward. And without you all, this is impossible. I want to thank y'all for your eyes, ears, support. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We want to thank y'all. Before we get to the game, how y'all feeling? Jazmyn, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I appreciate y'all for having me on your show. First of many, so appreciate y'all, especially as men pushing the game for women's basketball.
100%. Yeah, I see you do your thing on TikTok. I had to reach out, and I'm glad you answered. It took you a little long. What you got?
I did not see. Y'all was in my request, and I was like, bruh, see, I got to start checking the requests. You never know. Great theme.
Okay. Exactly. Time. We got, like I said, we got a long season ahead of us. So trust me.
Rob, let me just set the tone because I know you asked how we doing. I'm gonna just set the tone. I'm not going to dive too early, but how am I doing? Listen, all I'm gonna say is I was great before I saw the Liberty play. That's it.
Listen, Mel. I learned something. I'm like, we got a lot going on in life. Like, life is very stressful.
Oh yeah, very.
I'm not gonna let people they're not paying me. They not making sure I'm good. All they doing is raising my blood pressure. That's very unhealthy. Unhealthy, So how I look at it, like, we all have that either toxic girl or boy or whatever that's just not good for you, but you keep going back. Like, why you keep going back, stupid?
You're right.
That's me with them. I tune in every day. Game start, I'm on a channel waiting. And they'll just be like, why keep watching this? Like, why keep watching y'all? Oh, man.
We'll get into that when it's time. Yeah, we'll get into that when it's time.
I was going to say.
You're jumping around that. You a Liberty fan, Jazmyn?
I like players on Liberty. I'm not a Liberty fan, though.
Who you like?
See, I'm such a players person, but I really like the Aces. Cliche, but I like the Aces because I love like Jackie Chelsea Gray, Asia.
Right.
I like Atlanta Dream, but they've been raising my blood pressure. I'm an Angel fan too, so it's like wherever she go, I'm kind of like how I am with LeBron. But I do like the Liberty. I do like the Liberty a lot. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This whole season been raising my blood pressure because I feel like it's been so many waves of up and down. Like your team is doing great, and then like tonight, teams get beat by teams they shouldn't. So
100%. That's a fact. They go Rollie. Me, I would say my favorite because I'm in New York, a Liberty, but I like people from every team.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's smile like every team. It's smile like on every team.
Me and Rob definitely Liberty fans. I was actually a season ticket holder for the Liberty in 2021 and then 2023. You would think that my favorite player would be on the Liberty, but I switched so much. 1 minute Sabrina, 1 minute is Ryan Howard. Now I'm battling with Paige Bueckers or Olivia Miles. So I'm just a fan of the game. So I just love so many players. So yeah.
Paige Bueckers.
See, I love Paige. I've been loving Paige since she was in high school.
You good.
So.
It's hard not to love Paige.
I know y'all seen the MVP, like the DraftKings thingy. Paige Bueckers number 2. I told y'all. You trying to tell me Olivia Miles? I said no, Paige Bueckers.
Yeah.
Try to tell y'all, man. But let's get to these games though. First game of the day, Mel's team. The Toronto Temple defeat New York Liberty 93-91, led by Isabel Harris, 9.7 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Maria Condé, 15 points, Laura, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Marina Mabry, 30 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. Julia Admin, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. Off the bench, not on the Ira Sobley, 13.7 rebounds. And for New York Liberty, Brianna Stewart, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. John Quell Jones, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Han, 4 points. Sabrina Ionescu, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals. Pauline Astier, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. And off the bench, Laney, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Maureen Johannes, 7 points, 3 rebounds. I'm gonna come to you first, Jazmyn, but I just want to say, let me make my thoughts straight. Be respectful. Han to be 6'11", 7 feet, whatever she is.
Yeah.
That lady, defensively, she's terrible. She don't get no rebounds. What she had today? She had one rebound. That's 2 games straight with 1 rebound.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
2 games straight. 6'11". I watched her last game. It was her, Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams grabbed a rebound over her. I say, yeah, I'm done with her. But Jazmyn, your take on this game.
I feel like this is someone who I've loved since Notre Dame, Marina Mabry. She's just had such a consistent year, and to go to an expansion team and get that $1 million, she's playing like she deserved that $1 million. I feel like Marina Mabry has just been clutch for her team. They was on a 4-game losing streak, and she helped them beat a team that is a WNBA contender, championship contender. But to me, this was Sabrina Ionescu night. She has been trying to, get in the groove of things, and for her to have 8 assists and only 1 turnover tonight, that was great basketball on her end. And Brianna Stewart, to me, she's just somebody who throughout day in and night, she's consistent, and that's something I love about Stewie. She's gonna get rebounds and she's gonna play the game. I just feel like, of course, they needed a little bit more tonight from their bench, and especially to talk about they bring in Han in for almost 20 minutes. She should give them more than just, even if she can't give them points, she got to grab at least 5 rebounds in 19 minutes. She's too tall. But Marina Mabry, she was just clutch from the logo. She was clutch tonight. She helped her team get a great win tonight. So honestly, shout out to Marina, because she's showing why she's the all-star. I love Marina.
Facts.
100%. And so you got supposed to be being shot today? I know you're not shy. I watch your TikToks.
Let me take her time.
Yeah, I know you're not shy. Yeah, you.
Oh, no. I'm a little,
Yeah, low. It's okay. It's a safe space. You good.
Yeah, you good. But
you're going to get warmed up. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm going to get them.
Yeah,
but I do think, Toronto, for them to be 10-13, I don't think that's bad as an expansion team. They trying to find their groove too. And the fact that Sykes didn't even play today, that's something that's big to me. Cause Sykes, she's a bucket getter. But I do feel like New York Liberty this year, they just got to do a little better. I didn't think they would be 13-11 this year. They could have won some of those games earlier in the season.
My fault. I did. I told them this. They told me they was going to lose 4 games or some shit. 4 games.
Listen.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm a resident Liberty hater here.
He never get content.
They're delusional.
He never get content.
They're delusional.
If healthy. That's what we said. If healthy is what we said.
No, y'all did not. You said when the first game, you said, I don't care who played. We put up 100 with the bench. But continue, my bad. Mind you, I'm Rollie. By the way, I'm Rollie. My bad.
Nice to meet you. I think Laney shouldn't have got that ejection, because she need to stay in the game. She's to me someone who can help them win more games. Mm-hmm. Also Leonie Fibbage, I don't know. She needs to. Is she hurt? Do y'all know why she's not?
Yeah, she was out. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, and then Satu, they got to get Satu to get in the groove of things, because when she was with Phoenix.
She been going for a long time. I don't know.
When she was with Phoenix, man, she was damaged.
One of the ones.
So I want him to get some reps when she get healthy. But I think Liberty kind of this year surprising me for being so low right now. But I think, like I said, I just love Marina Mabry. she's a dog, man. Like, she's gonna do it on both ends offensively. She's someone that's just fun to watch to me, in my opinion. That's one of my favorite players because she's also fiery. So I love that.
Where should I start? Number one, they're turning the ball over too much. It's like turnovers is not even forced. They're just like overpassing, overthinking. They're getting out to bad starts every game. They've been down double digits. Like they said, like the 5 of the last like 7 games. They're not rebounding. Han just in there taking up space. Like she just taking up space. She's not. Like you're 6'11". Can't nobody block your shot. Why are you shooting threes? And then players are just like, she's at the basketball players. They're laying her. She's not jumping. I'm like, yo, like at this point, you might as well get up out of there. Like, Jazmyn Joins, she has a terrible whistle, and she gets fouled a lot. And instead of just like keep my head in the game and stay in the game, she lets it bother her. And she reverts to just standing behind the 3-point line and not getting to the basket. And that irritates me as well. Today she was terrible. Defensively, she was terrible. Yeah, she had a double-double, but she was terrible. Like, players was going around her, laying her. Sabrina, she was good today. I like when she's driving to the basket. You know, she's getting out to these terrible first half. She was okay this first half, okay. But she was better in the second half, and we need her to be great for all 4 quarters. We can't have just slack in the first half and then think we're going to just put together in the second half. And that's why we're getting beat by teams that we shouldn't be getting beat by. We shouldn't be getting beat by Toronto Temple. Like, maybe cool 30 ball. It's cool and all, but we shouldn't be getting beat by this team right here. Okay, well, nobody say. Stu was okay today. She got going late in the game. I did like what was her name? I think I'm saying it right. Melee. Annalie Melee. I think I'm saying her name right. I loved her minutes in the second half. I love her minutes. She needs to. I know she's on a development contract, but I need her on a main contract. I think the Liberty need to make moves. As far as trades.
Yes.
Leonie has to get help. I mean, she had a foot injury, so she got to be healthy. Prayers up to her. You know, Satu's been out since she got smacked maybe 2-3 weeks ago, however long it's been. I don't know how long the concussion protocol is, but we need her back ASAP. Our bench is giving us nothing. Outside of maybe Marine, we're not really getting nothing from our bench. Beck is not giving us nothing. This is probably Lenny's maybe best game in a little while. Just from her just being aggressive, her being decisive, her being defensively moving her feet. You know, her maybe had a little thing going on where she got ejected because she threw the shoe at her back, whatever happened. They didn't show the you see the shoe was flying past.
Allegedly, she threw it at her back. Allegedly. We didn't see it.
Behind the back. So I don't know what happened. I just see a shoe flying. I'm like, what the hell, Tech? I'm like, yo, what's going on? So moves gotta be made because we got this height, but it seems like everybody wanna play on a 3-point line. We can't have Stewie guarded 1 through 5 and then she has to I need more from Han. I need more from Becca Gardner. I need more from everybody. And I know there's a play out there for us. You know, I think if we could maybe trade Beck Gardner, maybe Beck Allen, maybe a second round pick or something. You know,
who'd you wanna get?
What's the name?
Guard.
She got a 6-pack.
Oh my God! Need some
Black Queen? Yeah, Black Queen.
I literally was about to say if they got Morrow,
Black Queen.
Bruh, I literally was gonna say if they got Morrow, they might be able to do something.
But the problem?
She don't play over there. You think she don't play over here?
We don't need her to score.
It's a coach decision. Why she be playing 4 minutes?
We don't need her to score.
Game and she get at least 20+ minutes. She'll grab a double. She can shoot.
But that's all we need.
We don't need
scoring.
Y'all got
energy. We need energy.
Y'all got 2 people.
Treyhan. Jahan the fuck out of here. Who?
Y'all got 2 people on your bench.
I'm ready to give up on Han. I'm ready.
Ah, man.
I'm ready. All right, but they're not playing big men. We need a forward to get in on some Angel Reese and grab everything.
She only 6 feet. More like 6'1", 6 feet.
She play like she's 7 feet though.
Exactly.
She play like
Han height.
Yeah.
She play like she Han height. Han's like she height.
Everybody, bro. Y'all want
her jump
everybody.
release is so quick that she's gonna get you way more. If she played 19 minutes, she would have got you probably 6 rebounds.
Han got 1 rebound.
She would have got you more.
Unequivocally, yeah.
One more than us. Us 4 together. Come on, man. Yeah, man. I'm ready for moves to be made. Like I'm not panicking because I know, like whatever is a lot going on, healthy, whatever. But everybody got to come back, get healthy, and we need to situate this. But Mel, go ahead, Mel.
Listen, I have a lot to say on this. I'm gonna break it up in parts, though, right? You know, like I said, as a New York Liberty fan, you know, watching these type of games, it's extremely frustrating. But then again, I'm not surprised. And I understand you say you're not panicking, Rob. I am.
Mm-hmm.
My finger is on the panic button immediately, and I'm gonna save why I think that towards the end. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna start off by saying this: what the hell is the Liberty doing down double digits against the Toronto Tempo?
Every game, Mel.
Respectfully, I think we've been down. I think we've trailed by double digits in 5 of our last 7 games, and we lost all of them. I understand we just came off a back-to-back against Minnesota, in which we gave them the game because, for whatever reason, the Liberty can't grab an offensive rebound. You're letting Olivia Miles get offensive rebound, letting Kayla McBride get offensive rebounds in the 4th quarter. But we're not here to talk about that game. You know, this game against the Tempo was extremely disappointing for a plethora of reasons. I don't know what the plan was, the game plan was, what the scheme was, but to be honest with you, the only person, like I know Stewie came on late, and I know the Liberty went on like a great 4th quarter run, and Pauline Astier got in the flow and things like that.
Hold on, Mel.
But the only
hold on, Mel. Jazmyn, your phone, your microphone is not. It's showing your iPhone. It's not showing like the microphone in front of you. That's why it's echoing. Right?
Yeah. It's showing my what?
Yeah, iMac microphone. It's not showing the microphone that's one in front of you.
Let me see. Justin.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's because when we talk, we hear like an echo because like it's not coming out your microphone. It's not coming from your it's coming from like your speakers or whatever. It's not coming from. But
it should be coming from my mic from this mic.
Oh no, it say iMac. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm on my iMac like 2.
Oh, I guess it sounds better now.
Yeah, it sounds better now.
Yeah, we good. Yeah,
I get you. You good, man. You good, man.
Gucci. Yeah, like I said, you know, I'm looking at this game, and the only person that came up to play to me was Sabrina Ionescu. I understand Breanna Stewart had 22 and 8, and she came on, you know, towards the end, but Sad was the only one that woke up and was like, I'm trying to win this game. For the life of me, I'm looking at how we started this game. You can tell how the game is going to go by the beginning, right? Like the Liberty provides you an inkling on how they're going to play throughout the game. I'm looking at the first quarter. We're giving up wide open threes. We got Maria Conde looking like Maya Moore. She's getting wide open threes. She's on the break, diamond, dishing, hitting bankers. I mean, Laura out there looking like Elena Deladon. She abusing people on the post. She got Sab on the ISO getting to it. Every time she get the ball, it's a bucket. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? This first quarter, I'm looking at JJ. I'm looking at John Quell, and I'm like, okay, she's being aggressive. She's being assertive. I love it. She made a 3. She got a bucket off of an offensive rebound. And then every shot after that, she shot from the logo. She started shooting jump shots where her body was falling backwards. I'm like, Ma, what are you doing? John Quell, what are you doing? Like I said, this is not just a JJ thing. I just feel like this was a mentality thing. For whatever reason, we didn't show up to play at all. And this goes to a bigger issue. Like, I understand that, you know, like I said, it's a back-to-back, but I'm looking at Chris DeMarco, and I'm usually a guy who's, patient, and I'm like, let him figure it out and things like that. But to be honest with you, Chris DeMarco got to get up out of there. I'm looking at the post game.
Oh,
listen. I'm looking at the post game, and you got Sab and you got Stewie right next to him. The reporter's like, Stewie, can you explain to me, like, like what's going on and et cetera, et cetera. Stewie just looked dumbfounded. She like, I don't know. You see Sab over there with her hand on her cheek, just looking distraught. And then you hear Chris DeMarco speaking, of course, he's going to stick up for his players. And he's like, yo, John Quell has the worst whistle. Nobody gets beat up more than John Quell. Stewie MVP. She can't be going in the lane and not getting foul calls. And then Chris DeMarco is a person, when you hear him speak, he's talking a lot, but he's not saying anything.
None.
It's like he tried to be motivating and be like, yo, I'm sticking up for my players. Bro, that was an epic fail. I could not tell you how more disappointed I was in that post game than what I saw. Because you're seeing somebody that you just see, it's a disconnect. And I'm going to be honest with you, if you were to tell me the Liberty would be, what's their record, 13-11?
11. Yeah.
Respectfully, if Sandy Brondello was still the head coach of this team, I guarantee you she would at least be 13-11 or better. We fired Sandy Brondello for what? For what? For what? Like, I understand, assistant coach for the Warriors, I get it. But there's been too many times where, one, I don't know why you starting Han in the first place, respectfully. Why is she starting? Why? I'm not saying she's not good. She's been providing a lot of value off of the bench, coming in the game and hitting threes. You could tell her confidence is different when she's able to come in the game off the bench, and that's what get her going. Why is she starting? Why are there change? Why am I seeing the same type of schemes all game long and we're getting exposed? Defensively, it was an embarrassment, man. Listen, I understand the tempo got Marina Mabry, like how you said, Jazmyn. Marina Mabry, she's a baller, man. And she's one of the hardest guards that we've seen. Because once she gets it going, there's nothing that you can do. You have to double team her, which is what we were starting to do towards the end of the game in the fourth quarter. But even when we did that, we still can't get the dub because, yeah, there may be some calls that was questionable and things like that. But at the end of the day, Chris DeMarco, we shouldn't have been down to begin with. We shouldn't wait to the fourth quarter to flip the switch. And the thing about the Liberty is as terrible as they played previous to that fourth quarter, like, I'm still looking at this league and I'm like, yo, they could come back. They just have to play with some sense. When the Liberty want to play Liberty basketball, they're good. But for whatever reason, they decide to, play good one minute, play bad. So I'm looking at this league and I'm like, of course they're going to be able to come back. They got the firepower, they got the talent. And then they was able to in the fourth quarter, but at the end of the day, you can't wait that long to get it going. And I'm looking at this Tempo team. I mean, it was a headache all night, man. Like, for the life of me, I don't understand what we were doing. I feel like in the fourth quarter, defensively, we did a great job. I think for a lot of that fourth quarter, like, the starters only had 1 point. We started full court pressing, which is why I don't understand why we waited so long to do that. When the tempo, literally, you get the ball out of Marina Mabry's hands, we can live with whatever happens. But whatever reason, it just let her go one-on-one. I know she was having a back and forth with Benaja, Laney Hamilton. At the end of the day, like, that hurted us more than anything because Marina Mabry is going to get off on that. Like, we don't want to stir nothing with that. And respectfully, I love Benaja, Laney Hamilton. Yeah, this maybe have been her best game in a while, but it wasn't really nothing because there was no flow, there was no fluidity, there was turnovers at the turnovers. Marine Johannes played solid in the first quarter, but after that 3 she made in the second quarter, turnovers after turnovers. I'm just looking at
a lot too.
She does that a lot. I prefer her to just go out and shoot. When she just thinks score, she's great. When she starts second guessing on should I or should I not, that becomes the issue. And like I said, there's so much I can say, but I just feel like this game was a horrific performance. I don't care what happened in the fourth quarter. And I hear Chris DeMarco in the post game, but your job as a coach is to get this team ready. This team should not be 13-11. I don't care what's going on. No Sabali. No, I don't care. It's no excuse because you were brought in to make this team better. Right? The GM talk about analytics and, we looking at the data and, players X, Y, and Z. Well, I mean, we're looking worse off now than we did last year. And I just don't see how our players connecting and resonating with this coach, because if you looked at that post game, you even got Sab kind of just like what's going on? Like her fist is literally on her cheek like this.
Loser do that to you.
Those are your two and they look out of it. I mean, this is a team with, like how Jazmyn said, Toronto, they was on a 4-game losing streak. I guess if you're on a losing streak, if you want to get back flowing, play the Liberty. The Seattle Storm was on a 11-game losing streak. They played the Liberty. Florget had a legacy game.
Right.
You play the Toronto Tempo, 4-game losing streak. Marina Maybe out here looking like Kobe. Dwayne, get into it. So I think the Liberty really have to look in the mirror, and I really think it starts up top. I understand that it may not be pretty, but Chris DeMarco, it's time to pack your bags, brother.
I think it's all with Cole, because I think we don't have no dirty work players. Like, she's a player that just do the dirty work. The Aces guy, Melissa Smith, she just rebound, get off the glass, get it when she can. Our players, we got finesse players. We ain't got no rah get in your face players.
No dogs.
We only got Satu, and she never playing. So
I got no dogs.
So
other than that, Liberty don't got no dogs.
We got a bunch of. You got
rid of your dog.
You see my wall?
You got rid of your dog.
Do you see the color of my wall? We got too many of them.
Exactly.
But I love the overseas finesse players. That's what you told me.
No, I love Pauline.
Miss Leo tonight.
Yeah. No.
All of them. You said
no. I love. We do. I love Pauline.
So why you want to get rid of them now?
Who's thinking of Pauline?
But this is how you.
I'm talking about Beck.
Yeah,
she don't play.
But
she get the fuck. Who?
Back Island. Carrera, she don't give out nothing.
Carrera better play. She better play.
It don't matter who it is.
We gotta stop mentioning Rebecca.
Yeah.
But this is how European players play.
No.
Yes, they are. They finesse.
But I'm saying we need a good collection of them. You see. What's the name from Toronto? They not finesse. They busted their ass.
Who? Sabali?
No, not Sabali. What's the name, Mel?
Marine Conde. Marine
Conde and them.
They hungry.
They play defense.
You want the players that was getting money over there and want to come over here, that's what you wanted.
You're right. Yeah. I thought Han, any player, any person, like, damn, 6'11". Oh yeah, let me get that. But
she ain't a dog though. That's the thing.
She's slow. But why start her JJ? They both slow as hell.
Nothing. That's why they say hard over height. Because if you ain't trying, you could be 6'11" if you don't want to grab that rebound.
I don't care what you is.
She's been doing good off the bench all season.
Thought she got better. She left. She came back. Okay, cool. But she's still in that same ish. Yeah, she's shooting a 3 good. But damn, get a rebound. 1 rebound. What the? Yo, come on now.
She did get better, but I do blame Chris DeMarco because at the end of the day, she shouldn't have been starting. You did not need to put Jonquel Jones and Han out there. You could have put Beck Gardner in there. Even if she doesn't score, she's a defensive presence.
That's terrible too.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, she would have been a better option than Han because, like I said, if Han is doing extremely well off the bench, you don't mess with that. You don't tamper with that. Right? Like, you're trying to get back.
That's what I was gonna say. I would have put Laney over her.
Put Laney in there. Like, at this point, we gotta try something. Laney, get in there. Laney, get in there.
It's cold, but like I said, what are we talking about? It's coming down to coaching. Chris DeMarco and his choices is really affecting his team, and it's more evident now than ever. I understand they won the Commissioner Cup, but at the end of the day, even when the Liberty was on that winning streak, I wasn't confident at all. I never had faith in Chris DeMarco. To be honest with you, I never did. I felt like Chrissy Tolliver should have been got that, but I'm up.
Yeah, my thing is last year we was missing. I'm like, I thought we missing JJ Mad Games, Sabrina Mad Games, Stewie Mad Games. Cool, that's a big three. I understand, but this year the big three is intact. But for the most part, so what the so.
It's only one ball, brother. I've been telling you this.
It's not scoring. I'm not about scoring. It's not scoring. It's rebounding. It's just the effort.
Y'all won the rebounding battle. Y'all won the rebounding battle.
It's effort. But I'm saying it's timely. We was down damn near 20 something. Don't matter.
But y'all still won a rebounding battle. Y'all whole bench, nobody took shot. Like y'all don't play well. It's a bad offense. And y'all slow-footed, and everybody gets passed by. Y'all cones. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. Y'all cones.
Y'all cones. Our perimeter.
That's the problem.
Our perimeter are cones. Like besides Leo and maybe
cones.
Well, I would count Stewie. She played 3 and 4, but besides Leo and Laney,
and I told you,
for the most part,
on Stewie for too much. Y'all depend on Stewie for too much. That's the elder statesman. I've been telling y'all, we got this. All right, I don't know nothing. And
even though they talk about Jonquel and her whistle, she still has to do better than me. Because like Jonquel also is an inconsistent player to me in my eyes. Like she should not be as inconsistent as she is. It's like, she'll get a double-double, but sometimes I don't even realize she got one. Because I'm like, she sit on the perimeter sometimes too much. And I'm like, bruh, is she going to go in there and rebound? Is she going to try to go inside more?
What's the issue?
Like, my dad always told me, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. Sometimes she take the 3-ball shots, and it's like, why are we taking 3-point shots? We do not need to do that. We need to get in the lane and try to get fouled and rebound. But nobody's trying to really do that. We trying to shoot a lot of threes, and I think that's also why Johannes sometimes, I get it, she want to shoot the 3, but she'll also turn the ball over so much. After she shoot 2 threes, I feel like she be checked out of the game. It's nothing else she feel like it's left for her to do. And she's not consistent enough to even put up 10 points a game. And sometimes she'll play almost 30 minutes, 25 minutes. And I don't know. I just feel like they need to, like you said, from the coach down, they kind of need to clean up house a little bit. They might need to get rid of some players and figure out if they can get some dogs like he was talking about on the team. Because you need people that's going to rebound and defend. Like y'all got 3 key offensive players that's going to put up easily 20 points a night.
Easily.
He got Marine playing point guard.
Defense. Yeah.
Like, that's not that never been her job. That never been her role, brother. That never been her role, brother. That never been her role, brother. Yeah. So y'all know he come back, but like what? Like why you got Marine? We just want Marine to shoot the ball. Don't think about nothing else. Just shoot the ball. That's it, Marine. We only just do all that other. You know, because she start getting into that globe trotter ish, turning the ball over. Nah. Marine, simplify it. Get baskets. That's it, Marine. Please, man. But it's gonna be a long year, man.
Last thing
I
hope Jonathan Cole, as people consider him one of the best GMs in the league. Okay, so you see what's going on. You see what your team needs. You need to jump in front of that and start making trades now, making some shake now before it's too late to where. Because if we get booted out first round again after going there, we got 4 damn max players. The sums up, you know. But God, man,
I'm worried if we gonna even make the playoffs, bro.
Shit,
like, look at the standings. We're 7th seed right now. You never know. Toronto winning, Portland getting the flow. You never know. It's a close race, man.
That's true.
And I'm gonna let Rollie jump in. This last thing I'm gonna say. You know, I'm looking at this fourth quarter, miraculous fourth quarter, and I understand Stewie had a good, second, like she played better. But at the end of the day, Sabrina is shaking and baking, hitting 3. Sabrina is the main reason they even came back in that game from the get-go. I understand Stewie wants to be aggressive and be assertive, but respectfully, I do not agree with the fact that when she tried to drive in the paint with 2 people, that's not a good attempt. Give the ball to Sabrina Ionescu. She's been bringing you home all day. I know she missed a shot earlier off of the pick and roll, but at the end of the day, we could live with that. That's sad. We've all seen her close out games, hit clutch shots. So Stewie has to... Yeah, Stewie has to find, like, I understand Stu York and things like that, but let's not forget, like, Sabrina Ionescu is the closer.
Yeah.
And we just she had the best. She was cooking. Why is the ball not in her hands to close out the game or make the last play?
Bro, he put
it's just
at the free throw line. That lost me. Like, we had the free throw line. Even when Stewie drove, y'all caught right there, no space.
Now the other big is able to help off and contest.
Not now. Like, what we doing? Like, yeah, I don't know, man, but I just need Sab. Sab is definitely one of her best games today, but I just need her to do it 4 quarters. Cause not when we down 20, then you want to start in the third quarter, come out and start hitting. We need it from start to finish. Cause that had with the Minnesota game. She was stuck up the first half and then had that big third quarter, and then the fourth quarter. No. We need that spread between 4 quarters. But Rollie got I'm my fault. Let you go because it's been a minute.
We spent enough time on this.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's been a minute.
Yeah, ass. That's what
I didn't even know. Yeah, 100%. Yo, like I told him, I said, yo, Mel, I'm not letting nobody that don't pay me, me or nothing like that stress me out.
Yeah,
we already got bills. Some people got kids. I'm not letting people that stress me out. Like, I don't know y'all. Like, nah, y'all don't know me. Nah, I'm good, man. But I love y'all though. But Toronto beats Liberty 93-91. Next, so we got the Dallas Wings. They defeat the Chicago Sky 96-91. Led by Jessica Shepard, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Arike, 17 points. Paige Bueckers, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 11 assists. AZ Fuzz, 16 points. Off the bench, Leah Rule with 10 points, 10 rebounds. Odyssey with 3 points, Maddie with 5 points, Elena with 2 points, Alicia Clark with 2 points. And for Chicago, Azarae Stevens, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Camila Cardoza, 12 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Courtney Vandersloot, 9 points, 3 assists. Natasha Cloud, 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Sydney Taylor, 20 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And off the bench, Elizabeth Williams, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Rachel Banham, 3 points. Gabrielle Jaquez, 8 points. And that's it. Jazmyn, your take on this game?
This was a really good game. It came down really to that fourth quarter. That's honestly why the Chicago Sky did not win that game. But also Chicago Sky is just tough. Like, they're just having a tough season. I mean, so many ups and downs, from the organization to like the players, just what has happened with Rickea Jackson. Because I felt like Rickea Jackson, this was going to be her year to me to be, in my opinion, an all-star. Like, I felt like Rickea was going to have that breakout year. So, like, it's just sad what happened to her because now the Chicago Sky already was not set to win a lot of games, but now they're not going to win many games, especially with like who they have on the floor. But the rookie Sydney Taylor, I'm glad she like has had the year that she's had because right now, like she's the person that's going in the game, helping them win. Like she's scoring and having great efficient games to me. Azarae Stevens, she has to now come off the bench and be a starter and be the person that kind of Rickea Jackson was, in my opinion. And she had a pretty good game. She had a double-double, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Camila Cardoso, it's so hard for me to like, I like her, but I don't want to say her. Let me not even do that. I just don't see how you like 6'9", 6'8", and like since she's been at Chicago Sky, in my opinion, she has not gotten better. It's nothing about her game that I'm like, oh my gosh, I love to see Camila Cardoso play. She has sleeper double-doubles. Like, I'm not excited to see if she gets a double-double. I feel like for that team, she just hasn't gotten better to me. And I think that's also like a downfall of Chicago Sky, but it's also a downfall like for her personally because she's going overseas and playing, but I'm not seeing her get better. Any at all. And then Natasha Cloud, she can come, she can give you points. She's not as consistent of a point guard I think she is. I think Skylar Diggins was that vet to me that could help them distribute the ball better. And Skylar Diggins can score. And she's a dog and she's fiery. Courtney, she's just coming back. I don't really care for her either. But I feel like Chicago Sky is that team that I don't expect them to really win. I feel like Chicago Sky is that team, to me, if I'm a coach every night, if I'm getting beat by Chicago, it's a problem. Like you should not get beat by them, but they're going against a great team. Like, to me, Dallas Wings right now, I'm telling you, I told everybody, bruh, I know people was talking about AZ. I know it's conversations, but I said, is she, when she gets off that bench and gets acclimated to the system, she's going to continue to get better. And she's playing with a great person like Paige Bueckers, Arike, to me, I'm not gonna lie, she is inconsistent sometimes, even from last year. Bless her soul. But today she had a pretty good game. I did say though, if Dallas Wings can continue to get at least those 4 core people scoring double digits, it's going to be a problem. If you cannot stop Paige from getting 20 points, Jessica Shepard, I'm not going to lie, like, I loved her at the Lynx, but right now for Dallas, bruh, she going crazy. It's no way she's that tall. She's averaging double doubles, and she could give you over 5 assists a night. Like, that's just... But, like, she just knows her role so well. Like, she's one of those players, she's like, I know my role. I'm a vet, and I know what I need to do to help this team get better. And then you got a 3-point shooter like AZ Flood and Arike. She can put up 20 points every night. I think sometimes she just go to sleep some games. But I do think the Dallas Wings just played a great overall game. Now, what made, like I said, the Chicago loses game is the fourth quarter, because they was trailing every quarter, not too far behind or even winning. But when you have those dogs, like I talk about, like... Bro, when you just have a dog like Paige Bueckers, she get in her bag. It's nothing you can do. Like, that's one thing I love about Paige. Her bag is so different. She gonna defend, and then honestly, she's a player who can score on all 3 levels. And you can't do nothing to stop her. Her mid-range game is so pure. She can shoot the 3. She can do 11 assists tonight. Like, that's crazy. But it's something that she can do, and that's something I love about Paige. But I just feel like overall, Dallas Wings is a team you don't want to sleep on. For them to be so low last year and now be 16-8, like, I ain't gonna lie, if teams sleep on Dallas is now number 4. Like, number 4. I wouldn't even imagine that. Like, so I feel like a lot of teams right now, if they sleep on Dallas, bro, they beat the Aces by like 30 every time they played them. That shows to me that they can get that playoff run, and if you choose to sleep on them, they got a chance to go high. But I feel like overall today was a great game, especially for the 4 core people of the Dallas Wings. If they continue to play like that, they're gonna go way far. And this is why I say, like, when you have healthy players, when you have players that know their role, when you have dogs on a team, mentally too, their mentality is so great right now, especially with having somebody like Paige on the floor, Arike, a vet, Jessica Shepard, who's just so well, and then somebody who's also a great player like AZ Fudd. I know it was a lot of conversation, but she's going to go out there, and AZ Fudd, to me, can give you 15 a night if she wanted to. And she's going to defend the best player on the floor. So I feel like I knew Dallas Wings was going to win this game, but Chicago Sky was trailing pretty well, but they just don't have the total package right now. And that's starting from the top.
Yeah, I mean, they're in most of these games. They just can't finish them. You know, they don't have that finishing ability yet. I think, you know, over time they'll get it. But trust me, they play somebody soon, so I bet you they'll finish that game. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, Paige Bueckers definitely into her way in that MVP convo, you know, for sure. Like I said earlier, when I was looking at the on DraftKings, she was number 2 right now. It was Aja Wilson, then her, and then Olivia Miles. So she's definitely creeping up in that convo. Jessica Shepard has been like a godsend, you know. Like nobody knew she was this good. Like nobody, like, and I see people complain that she's an all-star starter. How can you complain? Like, are you not watching her?
Who playing better than her?
You're not watching her. Like, are you not? Honestly, she's not a big name. Yeah, she's not popular, whatever you want to call it. But are you not watching her? Like 19, 10, and 5 today.
Anybody.
Like 19, 10, and 5
against anybody.
We had a triple-double a couple games ago. Like, this woman like does it all for them. And
she's leading right now in triple-doubles. Like,
yeah, she got 3, right?
She going crazy this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, her and Paige, because like she makes it so easy for Paige, because like Paige ain't got to dribble. Paige could get off it to her, run either a give and go with her, or she could create for herself and create for AZ for whoever else on the back end, because she's a great passer. She go by the point guard, so she has the vision to be a great passer. So she makes great passes and she makes the perfect read damn near every time. That's why she averages more like 4 or 5 assists. Enrique had a good day today. The bench wasn't that good, but Lee Rue came in, gave some big minutes. I like the lineup with Lee Rue and Jessica Shepard.
Same.
I like that lineup. It moved me a little bit. It moved me a little bit, you know, when I seen Lee Rue run the floor and Shepard caught that half court and threw it to her. And I thought, okay, it moved me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, man. But Chicago Sky, like I said, they compete. They just can't finish. Cloud was good today. Sydney Taylor was Sydney Taylor. She got to be more efficient, but I understand if she is their go-to scorer now. It should be Cardozo, but which we all say we haven't seen her progress in the last 3 years. She's the same player every year, and this should be the year when Rakia went down. She should have been the one averaging 20. The talent is there, but instead she let no knock on Sydney Taylor, drafted player come and take your role that should have been your role. Yeah. How'd that happen? You know, but Azure was great tonight. Good back and forth game. I enjoyed it. Best game of the night for sure. And Dallas Wings, man, surprisingly, I didn't have them. I don't know where I had them in the beginning of the season. It might have been somewhere in the playoffs, but not number 4. And I think they could easily stay at that 4 spot or either move up. And if they was to make it to the finals, I wouldn't be surprised for real. This team is a good team, and I want to salute the coach, Jose Fernandez. Yep. He's a great coach, man. He's a great coach.
He's seen the vision though. Yeah,
he's a great coach, man. Because he could have when AZ came in, he could have I'm gonna start you now. You got to work for your spot, work for your starting spot, and then when you get in here, and then he holds everybody accountable. So everybody has to be at their top tier form, because if not, he will bench you. He has no problem bench you. He has a player that makes $1 million. She played 6 minutes tonight.
And I love that for him.
6 minutes tonight.
Not doing nothing.
I don't give a IDGAF about what you're making. You're not giving me what I need. You're not giving me what I want. Here, the spot next to me. Get her cushion. Let's get her comfortable. Easily. And I love that for him. And but yeah, I'm impressed, man. Every game I watch the Dallas Wings, man, I'm just impressed that like they just like the growth for everybody is just showing. The only thing I'm a little shaky on is maybe their bench. But I feel like Isaiah James on the right night could give you a big game.
Any night.
She just don't get the minutes. But Isaiah can cook. I'm telling y'all.
Isaiah, Odyssey Sims, same thing.
Buckets.
And I feel like Maddie Secrets, another one.
Maddie Secrets
get you a good 10 to 15 points. And I feel like Alicia Clark and Elena Smith, if they play to their ability, they're great veterans. Alicia Clark been on. She won two chips with Aces. So she got chips. She won one with I think with Seattle. I think with Stewie and them. So she got the coach is there. She is there. Elena Smith come from Cheryl Reeves' tree. So it's there. They just got to put it together. Maybe one more year, but like I said, if they go the distance, I'm not surprised. This is a great team. Yeah, Mell Rollie.
Yeah, let Rollie. You go, let Rollie go.
All right. Yeah, like you said, by far the best game of the night. It was back and forth, for most of the game. But the thing I liked about Dallas the most was they kept Chicago at bay. I see them growing as a team each and every game. Like you see how they started off, they was trying to figure it out, who would take this shot, who's bringing the ball up, who's picking their spots. You knew that with the team that they built was going to be a lot of isolation scoring between Paige and Enrique. But I like how some games they incorporate Jessica Shepard to facilitate. And more, they figured it out that, listen, this is the bread and butter. If we're going to pick and roll with her and Paige and allow Jessica Shepard to facilitate off that roll, it's hard as hell to get out to that easy for shooting the ball or Enrique coming off a down screen or backdoor cut, or now they throwing Lee Rue in the lineup and she knocking down shots. Dallas has a very different offense and they're tough out for anybody. Like, their big four, like you were saying, could go toe to toe with anybody. And if they're on like this, it's scary because there's no flaws in this team. They got scoring. They got fast break points. They got quick hands. They got facilitation. They got shooting. They got defense, rebound. They can do everything you want them to do on a contender team. It's just tough to side with them because they still young and you could tell they still have them learning woes by allowing Chicago to stay close as much as they was. But man, are they fun to watch. But on the Chicago Sky side, they basically be in these games because they have good players. Like, we're not saying Chicago is a bad team. They have good players. It's just a bad collection of this team. Like, they just don't go together well. Like, Sloot and Natasha Cloud don't need to be on the floor together for me. It just doesn't work. It looks discombobulated. I get that they're trying to incorporate the best players on the floor at the same time, but it just doesn't work. Like, I need to see more like Gabriela Jaquez. I felt like she had a decent game today. Yeah. I felt like she was on the court and you seen her pop up on the screen. Like, Rachel Banningham, take her minutes from her. Like, and give them to J.C. Sheldon. I know J.C. Sheldon didn't really play a great game, but when more times than not, she's a positive in the net rating. She can play basketball. It's just sometimes I don't know, man. Chicago, at this point, I just think that they trying to tank for a good draft pick and try again next year because Rakia and the Skylar Diggins drama that they got going on over there, they just chalking this season up, to be honest with you. So they didn't even know Sydney Taylor was this good. She had to get put in by default one game and then gave them 30 off the bench. Oh, all right, now she got to play. So it's like the coach hand is forced, and at this point, they just winging it. But great game in Dallas. Like y'all said, they're going to keep ascending if they keep finding this rhythm and playing at this pace. And they got momentum going into the All-Star break. They got 2 All-Stars. Coming out that All-Star break, beware, man. Beware. I do like Dallas. If they get the right team, the right matchup, they might scare some people. They might shake something up. But yeah, Mel, take over.
Hold on, Mel, before you go, I just want to say the men and the coaches, the men coaches in the league right now, minus Jose and maybe only Jose, are not doing a good job, man.
The Mystics coach, what's his name? Sidney?
Johnson.
He be throwing games too.
Okay.
The team is playing better, but his scheme is kind of shaky.
They just got a good team.
Got a good team.
That team just wild. They don't make sense, but they playing decent.
I would definitely put the Dallas coach in like coach of the year conversation for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He turned that team around. And I do want to say shout out to Paige because I stay looking at turnovers. She had 1 turnover off 11 assists. So shout out for that.
Yeah, this game, I'm not gonna lie, this game, it was really lost in the fourth quarter by Chicago. And it's unfortunate for Chicago because they played really well tonight. Especially on the defensive end in that third quarter, they made things tough for Dallas. They couldn't get their dribble penetration going. If you look at the majority of this game, Jessica Shepard did not start cooking up till like the fourth quarter. And credit to Camila Cardozo. I know, she could have did better on defensive end, but defensively, she made her presence felt in that paint. Jessica Shepard wasn't able to get to her spots as much as she normally does against Camila Cardozo. Jessica Shepard had like 6 points going into like the third quarter, and she didn't get going until Camila Cardozo got subbed out. I think late in that third quarter, and Elizabeth Williams got on her, and then it was all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? And it's only but so long you're gonna keep a great player like her down, and then once a player gets momentum, that's it. To me, Jessica Shepard is the heartbeat of this team. She's what makes them go. And like Paige, she closes it out, man. Like, previous to this game, over the last 5 games, Paige was averaging 24 points on 55% shooting. I mean, you talk about a woman that is as efficient as it gets, and her bag is deep. It doesn't matter what you do, what you think you're going to do. She has counters for everything. And like how you mentioned, Jazmyn, the other thing is, it's not just her scoring. She's diming too. For those that was confused, like, oh, can Paige pass the ball? Can she be a point guard? How is it going to work? Well, she's proving everybody wrong because she may not be a traditional point guard, but she's finding her teammates and setting them up for success and putting them in, positions to be successful. Even just looking at Arika, I know she didn't have the best game shooting wise, but she did make some clutch shots in that fourth quarter. I think she had a floater. She was hitting some shots, and it was good to see her get into a flow early on in the game. I like when Arika is getting it going early, right? Like she has to see a few going early. That way she can keep her head in the game, because there's times this season where I've seen Arika just look like a shell of herself when that shot isn't falling. I just think with her, it's a confidence thing. And I love the fact that she stayed even killed throughout the game. And like I mentioned, made some pivotal plays in the fourth quarter. I definitely also want to shout out to Lee Rue, man. She came in the game second quarter. She had like 10 and 7. Monster, dominant. And I'm not surprised because we've been praising Lee Rue for a while now. Mobile big. She's quick on her feet. She can shoot. She has a nice touch. She could do a lot of great things. And I feel like in this matchup, she was able to expose that. She was able to show more of her game in case people were confused. And I was just glad to see her, actually get on the floor, get some run, get some minutes, because she definitely was a value out there. But like I said, Chicago, they played a solid game up into the fourth quarter. Sydney Taylor, like how you mentioned, Jazmyn, I'm so glad Tyler Marsh finally, got the chains off her, because the fact that, all of that skill set was just sitting on the bench is mind-boggling to me. I know she had 20 tonight, and I feel like, you can tell throughout the game she was even having like a little back and forth with AZ Fudd. They was going at it, and things like that. And it's great to see. It's a competitive game. We love to see that. I do feel like in the fourth quarter, she did take a couple quick shots. But the thing about Sydney Taylor I appreciate is it doesn't matter what's going on in the game. If she's struggling, if she's not, she going to get to it. And that's something the Chicago Sky needs, because like how we mentioned, Camila Cardoza started off the game pretty solid. You can tell that the Chicago Sky want to make her the focal point. The issue is Camila Cardoza doesn't have any moves on the post. She just thinks that every time she gets the ball, she's going to be able to bump and get the layup. Now, that's going to happen occasionally. You're going to get that off a few times, but to consistently do that all 4 quarters, teams are going to read that and they're going to play you differently, right? And there's times where she's missing bunnies, and then she starts to become inefficient. Like I said, defensively, she did a good job, but, I think Camila Cardoza misses a chance to be even more impactful, because she just doesn't have the skill set to be able to do like a jump hook, or even if she does, she doesn't show it. We can see that she wants to score and be more prominent, but you got to be able to have the moves to get it done. Azare Stevens played really well. I love how aggressive she was getting to the basket. This was definitely a great game, and it just wasn't shooting the ball. It was hitting the glass. She had 13 rebounds. She was hitting threes, getting to the rim. Natasha Cloud also stepped up big tonight. Had a couple and ones. She was trying to make it as tough as possible on Paige, but at the end of the day, when you guard in one of them ones, there's only but so much you can do. But Natasha Cloud definitely, played good from an offensive standpoint tonight. Even like Vandersloot, this is somebody that's coming off of an ACL injury, and I know she didn't shoot particularly well, but Sloot was looking aggressive out there. She was getting to it. I'm like, okay, like she's still pretty quick. She's still crafty. She could get to the rim. She's sure, she did her thing. And yeah, I just feel like this game, fourth quarter, you can play good for the first 3 quarters. At the end of the day, in clutch time, that's where the true colors show. And this was just a game where when the game started to get closer and it started winding down, you could see players start getting tight. I don't know what Chicago's offense was at the end of that fourth quarter, but that wasn't it. I think there was a play where they tried to dump it to Camilla on the block, and then she did some jump pass, turned the ball over. One, you shouldn't be putting Camilla Cardoza in those spots anyway, right? She needs to just be able to get off an offensive rebound or a pick and pop. And then they just strayed away from what they do. But like how I said, Jessica Shepard woke up and tore them out. That fourth quarter. Paige Bueckers, I think she's second behind Courtney Williams with the most mid ranges in the league, right? Like she was getting to it. Arike, like how I said, clutch time shots, and the Dallas Wings just got it going. So this game, I'm not surprised that Dallas was able to come back and win. Shout out to Jessica Shepard. I think this is she got 15 doubles on the season. They ended the game on like they had like a 16-4 run at a point in the fourth quarter. So this was just a team that, was able to overcome their lows early in the game. But, Chicago, they just don't have the offensive firepower to sustain anything good that they do have. They'll give you flashes, but best believe it won't be for all 4 quarters.
100%. And it sucks that they don't even have their draft pick. So they just bad and not even getting a hot draft pick. Let's go right to the biscuits.
Misses everybody.
They got everybody picked. They got everybody picked. They got everybody picked, man. But the Wings defeat Chicago Sky 96-91. And on to our last game, the Indiana Fever defeat the Las Vegas Aces 101-75. Led by Monique Billings, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Kelsey Mitchell, 27 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Lexi Hall, nothing. Caitlin Clark, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Michaela Timpson, 6 points. Sophie Cunningham, 20 points. Ty Harris, 10 points. Actually, Sophie got her own sneaker coming out.
She got her own. Let me chill.
Ain't we gonna leave this lady alone? Ain't we gonna leave her alone?
Sophie, go get your bag, man.
She got her bag, man.
Get to it.
Send me a pen.
She the ring now.
She the ring girl at what's it, UFC, whatever it was. She live her life, man. I respect her, man. I just found out she got the top 4 like followers on Instagram. She got like 2.something million all of a sudden. Shout out to Sophie, man. She doing her thing, Sophie, man. For the Aces, Alyssa Smith, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Aja Wilson, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Chelsea Gray, 9 points, 6 assists, 1 steal. Jackie Young, 15 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Jewel Lloyd, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Dana Evans returned tonight, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Justine Pissat, 2 points. Mel, your take on this game?
My takeaway from this game is Kelsey Mitchell is the hardest player to guard in the W.
Skate.
And I know that people say that, like you hear media say that, Kelsey Mitchell is hard to guard, et cetera, et cetera. We need to be giving Kelsey Mitchell more of her flowers, man. Because I feel like there's too many times where, yes, we understand that, you got Caitlin Clark getting back up to speed. I know she, coming back from injury, and she played pretty solid tonight. Like I said, I understand that she was on a minutes restriction. She made an impact. She hit the glass. Aaliyah Boston definitely had a fantastic game as well. But Kelsey Mitchell is what makes this team go. I'm telling you, when teams see Kelsey Mitchell on the other side, they're fearful. That woman came out cooking. And the thing about her, she does not stop moving. That's the thing. Usually when you guard certain players, right? Like you just hope like, okay, like maybe like a Chelsea Gray, for example. Yeah, she is also unguardable, but she moves at a slower pace. So at the end of the day, listen, you put your hand up, she make the shot. That's it. Kelsey Mitchell, you have to move. If you don't, she's at the rim or she's stepping back and hitting a 3 in your face. That move she put on Jewel Lloyd, oh my God, she would just be. And I ain't gonna listen. I love Gold Mama, but Jewel Lloyd has been in a lot of clips this season. Caitlin Chen, Sabrina, Kelsey Mitchell. But hey, it's K Mitch. You can't get mad at it. But I feel like she's what really makes this team go. And her ability to get downhill and the score, it's remarkable, man. But I feel like Indiana just couldn't be stopped tonight. And I feel like I'm a little bit more. This is more about the Aces, if anything. They came out flat. I understand, like it's crazy because you just blew out the Phoenix Mercury, right? What was it, like 40, 50? Everybody having a good time and celebrate. And then I get it because on opening night, the Phoenix Mercury put it on them. So I get it, return the favor. But at the end of the day, we know the Mercury aren't going anywhere. So to have this type of performance, right? To have this type of performance right after, extremely disappointing, because you looking at this game, I don't know if they just didn't have the energy or they looked deflated. And also the start of the game, I saw like 2 possessions where Asia was guarding Caitlin. I'm like, was that intentional or was that, and then when Caitlin hit that step back 3, they switched that real quick. I'm like, why is that even respectfully, right? But there was nothing from the Aces that I saw that let me know that they wanted to play. And Asia Wilson, like I said, the GOAT, we not even having that discussion, right? She's coming back from injury, but she played erratic tonight. The first quarter, couple air balls, couple 4 shots on the post. I'm just like, she didn't seem comfortable. And, I give credit to the Indiana Fever for making it tough. I know Aaliyah Boston, she does the best that she can, but I didn't like the offense from the Aces all night. And I understand, Asia's going to try to get it going, but she just didn't seem like she could get a clean look. Chelsea Gray, I think I remember a few shots. Outside of that, nothing. A couple passes, yeah, but it didn't turn into anything. Jackie Young, quiet. I'm just like, where are the Aces? Shout out to Dana Evans for coming back, and it was a pleasure to see her back on the court and get back up to speed. But this was a game where the Indiana Fever just couldn't be stopped. Aaliyah Boston, that woman has expanded her game so much. She's shooting the 3 now. She's putting the ball on the floor. And I'm going to be honest with you. In this matchup against Asia Wilson, I feel like Aaliyah Boston sometimes does Asia a favor, because if Aaliyah Boston decides, give me the ball on the block against Asia Wilson, I think Aaliyah Boston will score 9 times out of 10, because Aaliyah Boston knows how to use that body. And I've seen a lot of times AB back down Asia, and it's kind of light. That's not me taking shots. That's just me seeing. Yeah, I'm just calling it what I see. Aaliyah Boston is a big body, but that pick and roll, whether it's CCAB, Kelsey Mitchell and AB, her ability to really affect both sides of the floor and her efficiency is super impressive, man. And their bench as well. Ty Harris coming in the game hitting shots, Sophie Cunningham hitting shots. This team is dangerous. Sophie had 20 tonight, right? Like Ty Harris had 10. That's Timpson 6. That's 30 plus points off the, like, you're not going to stop this team when they're playing that well. Their offense is too high power, and you got Caitlin Clark. All she needs to do is manipulate the game. She doesn't have to go for 30. Pick and roll, carve, manipulate the defense, diamond kick. Monique Billings hitting 3s. Aaliyah Boston hitting 3s. It was the offense just couldn't be stopped. And then, third quarter, the Aces got it going. They came out the gate pretty strong. Jackie Young hitting the 3, and you see more momentum. But at the end of the day, it just fell flat. It just seemed as if the Aces weren't prepared for the Indiana Fever. But at the end of the day, listen, when you got to guard Kelsey Mitchell, I get it. You just like, damn, it's nothing we could do. Every time I look up, a 3 going in. Every time I look up, she at the free throw line. Every time I look up, she laying somebody. So this was really just a game of, just the Indiana Fever just having the advantage, man. And like they beat them without Caitlin Clark. I understand Asia wasn't playing either the game before, and I just feel like they have the mental advantage. And I just feel like this was a bad game for the Aces. They'll be fine. It's just not the performance that we were expecting, because this is a marquee matchup that we all were looking forward to. Okay, Caitlin healthy, Asia healthy, Caitlin getting back healthy, Asia trying to get back healthy. It's just, you don't want to go out like that after looking at like what you did against Phoenix, because it's just like, why were you ready to play that game but not this game? This is the test. This is the team that you're going to most likely see maybe in the playoffs. And the last thing I'll say is, when they played them in the playoffs last season, let's not forget, the Indiana Fever almost went to the finals with Odyssey Sims and overtime. So at the end of the day, the Aces need to be careful about this matchup, because even if Kelsey Mitchell was there, because I know she was cramped and, went in the back, Indiana Fever would have been in the finals. So Aces gotta be careful with that matchup.
Yeah, you saw that play when I think it was like second quarter. AJ was like, she walked by Leah, and Leah was like, Leah came out next play, caught in the mid post. Somebody question like, get out the way. I was like, oh, her? I'm like, oh, hi. She missed though, but I'm like, oh, hi. I'm like, AJ, you better go back at her.
AB got
she
AB
did.
got
she a little
that.
pick and roll. I was like, oh, hi, that's what I want to see. But AB not scared of AB probably the one, maybe the one or two players that could probably get under AJ's skin.
I think so.
It could go blow for blow.
Blow for blow. Like, cause she's very,
she's the only one equipped like that, bro, in the league, for real.
100%, for sure, man. Kelsey Mitchell, however you want it, however you need it. Have you want it, have you need it. You want it,
no
you want me to go right, you want me to go left, you want me to hit a three, you want me to pull up for the mini. How you want it?
Make it better she left-handed. It don't make it better that she left-handed.
I was like, that's one player, but I'm like, oh man, like,
can't do nothing with.
What you gonna do with her?
Tired. Like, she does not get tired. Like, that's why so many people be guarding her in the games. They switch the matchups on Kelsey so much because, but I think they be getting tired. Like,
yeah, she never stops moving. That's the annoying part. You gotta run with her. You gotta move with her.
It's not selling. I'm attacking you 24/7. And I'm gonna play what you play tonight? 30 what? Only 30 minutes tonight, but for the most part, maybe like 34, 35 minutes. So for most of the game, I'm not tired and I'm attacking you. So I hope your defenders is ready, got their track shoes on and ready to run. Cause I'm straight at you, man. But Sophie Cunningham, I mean, what you gonna do? Sophie Cunningham get 20. Like, you better my
yeah, that's true.
Like nobody coming again. Yeah,
a moment right now.
Like nobody coming again and say, yo, guard Sophie. She came out, she couldn't miss. They wasn't running her off the line. She just eating, so she was just knocking them down. Bang, bang, bang. Before you know, look up. She got 20. Like she in a good space right now. Like I said, she got a sneaker. She at the UFC fight. She the ring girl. She on the stage.
Booming.
Yeah, podcast. She getting followers. She getting money.
Yeah.
She good. Like
she good. Good for Sophie, bro. Like,
keep saying them positive affirmations, right, Sophie. Keep on speaking of positive affirmations.
Sophie good right now, man. But so I never seen a player average like under double digits to get a sneaker, man. But it neither here there, man. But
bro, cut it out.
That's
bro.
CP. That's Candace Parker.
That's neither here or there, man. It's neither here or there, man. Yeah, it's neither here or there, man. Aces. I mean, they ran off a high. They beat Mercury by, you said, like 45, whatever it was. Yeah. To come back a few games later, I mean, you kind of expect some kind of letdown because like maybe, but this was, I mean, it was a close game until maybe third quarter where it got a hand a little third quarter because they was down, I think like 5 or something in the third quarter, and then a few just said, "Yeah, watch this, hold my beer." 3, lay up, 3.
Threes falling all night.
And before you know it, they was down 30. And before you know it, I'm like, yo, we starting the pot early. Game over. Get this out the way, man.
Yeah, but they let AB shoot the threes. It was over with.
Yeah, and she was knocking down.
Top 5 in the league in 3-point percentage, which is crazy.
AB, and she got her. She made sure she got her little elbow in. No, she got to get one elbow a game. Won a game.
Yeah, she good for that.
Yeah, won a game. Hold on, listen, hold that. They're gonna say she flopped. Come on, girl. We seen the replay. You hit her one of those. She ain't flop. But it's good to see Dana Evans back. You know, she's been going since last finals. First game back, she looks solid. I expect her to be like winded. She ain't playing so long in a real game. So, but other than that, yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Your take on it, Jazz?
Honestly, pretty much what y'all said as well. But I do think the Aces played very flat, like he said. I feel like they played with no oomph. Also, even though they had 11 turnovers, to me, it looked like they had 20. Because in third quarter, I swear both of them, the teams was going back and forth, turnover after turnover, passing the ball just to pass it willy-nilly. One time the ball got passed like on somebody back. They didn't know what had happened. I was like, come on, Chelsea Gray. Like, you too good for this. But even though Asia had a double-double, I feel like she did not play like to her ability tonight. Like, I don't know. I did not see her play with any oomph. She didn't she wasn't really trying to make any moves to me like that in the post. To me, nobody defended that well on that team because not to say I know Kelsey Mitchell, she can give you 30 every night, but nobody really could defend her or anyone else. I mean, when you have a person like Sophie Cunningham scoring 20, that means to me you did not defend the ball well. No shade to Sophie, but it's no way she should be having 20-point nights. I always say the Indiana Fever, when they got Lexi Hole or when they got Sophie Cunningham shooting and having a 20-point night, that team is going to win because typically that does not happen. But when you let that happen, that means you did not play great defense. And to me, the Aces really couldn't get going with the type of play that they play. I mean, yeah, Asia had 20 and over 10 rebounds, but she still wasn't playing to her best ability to me. Chelsea Gray, yeah, she had 6 points, but she could have just handled the ball better than me. Dana Evans, I was happy to see her get in the game. She knocked down that 3. I felt like it helped her confidence. She's going to have to continue to get more reps because putting her on Kelsey Mitchell is like food. Kelsey Mitchell to me is one of the best players in the WNBA without a doubt in my mind. She is the reason why Indiana Fever is who they are because like y'all said, I watched last year's finals. If she did not cramp, I love the Aces. No shade. Indiana Fever would be in the finals and they probably would be champions right now because Kelsey Mitchell is like the engine to that team. I mean, even when Caitlin is out, I don't feel like that team is no less than who they are. That team is probably better at times if we want to be for real. They are better at times without Caitlin or with Caitlin. They are even a better team. But Caitlin came and she had a solid night tonight as well. AB, she's not my most favorite player, but I can say I got to give her credit because AB to me is that player that she's going to give you everything that she got every night. I mean, she's going to come in and work. She going to do the dirty work too. She might give you a little elbow, but she going to play. And like I said, for AB to be top 5 in the league in 3-point percentage, bruh, that's one thing I do like about AB. I can say every year to me, her game evolves, because she's working to be in that MVP race. And that's why I feel like a lot of bigs that's her size, they're going to have to continue to get better just because she's going to be on that floor every night. And when AB can consistently knock down threes, just like when Asia Wilson, she can consistently knock down threes. That's just a different bag to your game. Because when you got Kelsey Mitchell that can go deep in and you thinking she going to make that layup and she dish out the AB, not AB knocking down threes is nothing you could probably do with that team at that point, especially when they have people like Caitlin. Like when they're having a great night, Indiana Fever is actually hard to beat because they also, a lot of people talk about the coach, but the coach is a pretty good coach. I mean, she knows what to do and she harps on defense. So that team has no chance of, they just have to get better because she's a defensive coach. The Aces, I feel like they'll be fine. They're number 2 in the rankings right now. They were kind of on the road a lot, playing a lot of games back to back, but I just didn't expect it to be a blowout because like you said, playing from the Mercury and then you go 45-50 blowout and then you get blown out by, they must have been winded. I'm not sure what happened, but I know they're going to reflect on this game. They got to get better because teams are going to continue to get better, but they have to just always remember, I say, like, if you're coming off this high, you got to remember to stay high. You can't continue to just stay lax because teams like this are wanting to beat you. You got a team that you just let not beat you in the finals, to go to the finals. So they looking to beat you every night because that's how teams get better. So I feel like just the Aces can't play like this on any given night because they see what teams can do. They can pick apart the Aces. Smart teams can pick apart the Aces. When Asia is not having a good night, that's already a person right there. That's their bread and butter. So if you take her off and she's not having the best night, you could honestly beat the Aces because Jackie Young is, oh my God, phenomenal. But she didn't have the best night tonight. A lot of people got in foul trouble also with the Aces tonight. And that's because they was not defending. And that's because also they could not defend Kelsey Mitchell. She was going to the rack every time and they were fouling her. AB, she was doing what she do. They was fouling her. And Naylissa got some fouls that she shouldn't have got tonight. But Naylissa's also that player that I'm glad she got traded to the Aces because to me, she's gotten better. Like she's just gotten so much better from when she was at the Dallas Wings. I feel like she wasn't getting played right with the Dallas Wings, but you could see that Asia took her under her wing and she's getting better every single game because I want to say the game before that when she played Chicago, she had like 28 points. So Naylissa can score. She has to just stay consistent every night. But I feel like this was just too much of a blowout game to me. Like, even if it would have been a closer game, I would have gave the Aces that. But for it to be blowout, it was kind of hard to watch tonight, especially like you said, going into that fourth quarter, the Indiana Fever led the whole game, which is honestly, I did not expect that, especially with a team like the Las Vegas Aces.
I definitely want to echo the same thing that you guys were saying. Aces came out flat tonight. They used up all their personal vendetta against the Mercury the other night and came in here and was like, we'll see how it go. They got to remember that you're champions. You're the goalpost. You're what everyone's aiming to be. You're the reigning champion, so everyone's going to give you their best shot. I get it. It's a long season, but at the end of the day, you can't allow teams like that almost took you out. You can't put blood in their mouth and let them see that they can do things like this to you. Because then you go into games like this with this mentality like, oh, we can beat them. They're not better than us. It's like, they're not invincible. And that's all you need in this sport. Confidence and a slither of hope. So teams like Indiana, especially with Caitlin coming off, playing with a minutes restriction, I love that for them because she goes in this game manager mode. At the end of the day, we have a lot of great guards in the league. I love Olivia Miles, but when Caitlin Clark is on, she's top 2 facilitator in the league. That pick and roll with her and AB, damn near impossible to stop. So if she's controlling the game and the narrative and keeping everybody intact, feeding everybody, they're already going to score 100 points. So you already got to score with them. And if you coming out having a bad night, things like this happen. And I look at the box score and I could already tell that if Asia had a bad night, they was going to get blown out because Jackie Young only took 8 shots. That's the second best player, and Jackie Young has been on one lately. But the reason she only had 8 shots is, like y'all said, she chasing Kelsey Mitchell all damn night. Like, that's their best defender. And they can't allow her to gas herself chasing Kelsey Mitchell all night. That's why you get games like this. Chelsea Gray, God knows I have my problems with Chelsea Gray back and forth. I feel like Father Time is creeping up. Then she showed me it's not. And then you see games like she can't stay in front of Kelsey Mitchell. Thank God Dana Evans came back. Maybe they could take some, of the burden off of Jackie Young. But I could tell you one person who was smiling tonight, Kennedy Carter. They could have used her tonight.
She ain't smiling.
She laughing at this one. Because like y'all said, they eventually going to see the Fever. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be an inkling of what can come if they continue to play like this. Asia can have a bad night. Most of her game is, predicated to making that mid-range jump shot, picking her spots, getting to her spot. But if they be physical with her and make her make tough shots, she can have a game like this. And you not going to get what you want to get from Jackie Young, guard, and Kelsey Mitchell all night. The Aces they going to have a big problem with teams like this if they can't figure it out and have a plan B when Asia's not having the greatest game. I love the team. I love the lineups, but at the end of the day, they are one of the oldest teams in the league and they are the reigning champions. So you're going to always get everybody's best shot. And I want to, shout out to Monique Billings tonight. She finally got in double digits. We've been giving her flack on the show. She been just getting cardio. So I like to see that she was actually involved in the game tonight, and when the Fever is playing like this, man, they just hard to beat. Like I said, Sophie Cunningham getting 20 points, 6 for 7 from 3. I can tell you those are all uncontested. And it's not like she's a bad shooter. And you have one of the best point guards passing the ball to her. So it was easy pickings for the Aces tonight. Granted, it's a one game thing. It's not the playoffs. It doesn't really mean nothing, but I could tell you right now, this is definitely going to be marked on the Fever calendar. Like, yo, we gave them something to think about. They're going to remember this one. It may not be, what it is right now, but they're going to remember this one. Definitely BTA tonight. And, shout outs to the Fever for making a statement.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to
Jewel
them.
Lloyd. I do want to say Jewel Lloyd. She gotta do a little better. Because I've been watching her play every night, and she's getting up to almost 30 points, 30 minutes a game, and there's no way she can give them the type of points and defensive night. She's not really doing much on both ends for them at all, which is also why she just got to do better. Like it's no way she need to be scoring how she is, and she playing 27 minutes and playing how she is. Sometimes I don't even know she on the floor because she's not doing much for them at all. Which I think is honestly hurting them because it doesn't give people like Chelsea Gray a lot of breathers. It doesn't give Jackie Young a lot of time to breathe, especially when she got to be the best defender on the floor. It does not open room for your guards, and that's why she's gonna have to continue to be better. Thank God Damon Evans is back, but they kind of can use Jewel Lloyd to do more. I know she chose to take the bench and be that bench player, but if she gonna play 30 minutes almost, ain't no sense in having 8 points and 2 rebounds.
You would start at that point. Because Talbot really ain't do nothing. Talbot really ain't do nothing.
Look,
she just out there for defensive purposes.
Years ago, Jewel Lloyd and the Gold Mama was the same person. Okay,
I know.
Right, but now you got Jewel Lloyd, you got Gold Mama. Gold Mama left the building. You got Jewel Lloyd now. Yeah. Now you got. I'm keeping a buck. She just. If you seen Jewel Lloyd years ago, you're like, who is this player today? Like, who is this player today? Like, they need scoring off the bench, and that's something that she hasn't been providing in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's like she might have a game every other now and then. Like, okay, cool, but for the most part, you're going to get probably under 10, maybe probably 10 on the dot. And that's it. You know, she's a role player now. You know, she plays defense now. She spot up. She shoot every now and then. You know, she's her role. That's her role. That's what they wanted Kenny Carter to do. Like, this your role. You behind these 3 players, fit in. But Carter
can do that though.
Yeah, so
because Carter can give you 20 points.
Easy.
But you gonna hear her mouth. But you gonna hear her mouth. But you go ahead.
But sometimes I'd be like, those are the type of things I'm like, it could go either way. You gonna eat it and we gonna win, or we gonna. I don't know. I felt like she was a good fit for that team.
She was,
especially if they wanted to make that deep run. If they wanted to four-peat, keeping Kennedy Carter in my opinion, would have been a piece to doing that. But now I don't see them having a great bench, and they're going to get gassed, especially when they 100%. Start that deep playoff run. They're going to get gassed, and it's going to show just like it did last year when they played the Fever.
It's 7 games now, right? So it's I believe it's 7 games now. So so we'll let 3 games to move on. Not no more.
And
now you got to grind 7 games now.
They old, man.
Now you got to grind 7 games
now.
Yeah.
Matchups. They gonna have some.
I mean, unless they get they got to stay at the top. They just pick up
Taniyah Latson.
Picked up Latson.
Yeah,
but she didn't really get no reps. She didn't get no reps.
She didn't get no reps.
Yeah, she ain't play yet.
But she'll be I feel like the coach. If she want to see where she at, she should put her in one of these games.
She should
play today.
They should have put her in the game like today or the game yesterday when they was whooping them and see how she did.
Both games.
Do y'all know? I have a question.
Put
her in early. See what she can do. Because I mean, she was the D1 leading scorer 2 years ago.
25.
But what's up with Janiah Barker? Why she not playing?
She ain't play yet. I don't know. Like
she's
not hurt, right?
Yeah,
she's 6'4".
She just don't play.
She got drafted.
I don't know.
She didn't play yet.
She hasn't played yet. She's been a close every game. I don't know. Like
okay, I was like, dang, she sit on the bench every game with her fit on.
I mean, Becky never really rocked with like development players like that. I mean, she got a regular contract, but she hasn't really like she goes so deep in her roster. Like she literally like her signing Taniyah and Passat was like you and then. You Passat been playing the last 2 games. Taniyah ain't she ain't been activated yet, so we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what she does with Taniyah Latson and Janiah Barker. But
they better have that All-Star break momentum kick again. They better. They better.
I think the thing is like I said, even though this last thing I'll say, even though the Aces didn't look good at all tonight, it's like it's like Jekyll and Hyde because at the end of the day, we've seen this team last year get smoked by the Valkyries by 30. They were negative at a certain point in time. Like, we were really questioning, like, yo, are they going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, 16-game losing streak.
Before you blink,
17 straight or something like that.
Number one in the league. The finals come, Joel Lloyd getting to it. So this team, this is the one team
to it. Facts.
that can afford to be on and off. But so that's the only thing I'll say. I think they'll be fine, but just tonight it wasn't a good one.
I think that 7 game will be a major difference in the playoffs. Because like I said, it's more of a longer stretch of our series now. So now,
and we know what you want to do now.
Yeah. But I feel like it gives you more games to find out. Now the game plan, and now if not 3 games are gone, now it's more excitement now.
And
but
more wear and tear.
Yeah, and then the FIBA defeat the Aces 109-75. That concludes this episode. We love y'all. We want to thank y'all for watching. Jazmyn, thank you for pulling up on us.
No, appreciate y'all so much.
Shout out to TikTok.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, shout out to TikTok.
My TikTok, y'all can follow me. It's Women Empowering Women Through Sports _ WWT Sports _
Go follow that. Go support.
You're welcome anytime, man.
100%.
Anytime. For sure. I'll definitely be pulling up again.
100%.
Yes.
Where you from?
I'm from Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida.
Respect.
Florida. Yeah, I said that.
That Florida weather.
All right.
It's nice.
All right. But, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. Make sure y'all follow her TikTok. She be doing her thing on there with the post games too. Like that, we out of here.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for having me.